Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be trying something a little different. We're going to be making these resin coasters out of these new molds that I received from Amazon. They're pretty thick and I wanted to try them out with some glitter and yeah, so go ahead and stay tuned if you would like to see how these turned out. Okay, so yeah, I received this set of coaster molds the other day, and they're pretty thick. I have experience making coasters, but not this thick, and I've never encased anything in coasters besides vinyl, so I want to go ahead and give that a try. I purchased these candy hearts. Well, they're fake candy hearts. They look sugar coated, and they're kind of transparent, so I thought they would look cute embedded inside the resin. They come in all these different colors. I just thought they were really cute, so I went on ahead and picked those up. And I'm going to go ahead and use this chunky glitter. And yeah, this glitter is so pretty. It's holographic, and I also received this from Amazon. I'll go ahead and leave all of this stuff down in the description if you would like to purchase it. I have some popsicle sticks to stir my epoxy, and I have some toothpicks there to pop bubbles. And this is my favorite resin. It's artist resin from Counterculture DIY. And yeah, I'll leave that below. And this is about how much resin I'll need for each coaster. Well, not each coaster, for the full set. So it's about 8 ounces. So I'm going to go ahead and mix my resin. This is a 1-to-1 ratio, so they have to have equal parts in order to cure properly. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix these very well. The container was pretty full, so I'm putting it into a larger cup. And you're supposed to mix this for at least 4 minutes. That's how long I mix mine. And you want to mix this very well. Scrape the sides of the cup, get all of the resin out, and just mix it very well. And make sure you're scraping the popsicle stick so that the resin on the stick will also be mixed very well into your cup. Okay, so now I'm going to place my little candies into the resin molds where I believe that I want them to be. But this is where it got tricky for me because, like I said, I've never embedded anything inside resin. So I should have turned those over so that the top of those hearts would be facing down because the top of the mold is facing down, if that makes sense. So yeah, you'll see me turn those over after I realize what I was supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be face down in the mold. So yeah. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and mix my glitter in with the resin. And another thing is I believe I poured a little bit too much glitter because I didn't realize that this glitter would float to the top, which is technically the bottom of my mold. So I'm going to have to go ahead and do a second layer. Um, yeah, but I love this glitter. It's very pretty. So you'll see what I mean. It's just it overtakes the whole look of the resin. So you'll see. Okay, once I scraped all of my resin out and I filled my molds, I'm going to go ahead and pop some of these bubbles because I did mix it pretty well because I had that glitter to mix in as well. So I'm using my heat gun. You don't want to leave it over the mold too long. I'm not sure how these molds do with heat, so I'm making sure to keep my heat gun moving and just popping those bubbles sporadically, letting them rise to the top and then popping them as I see them. Okay, so here's where it clicked in my mind that the bottom of my mold would be the top of my coaster. So I'm attempting to turn these hearts over so that the top of the heart will face the top of the mold at the top of my coaster. So that's what you're seeing me do here. And yeah, it's not a big deal. I just wanted to to at least see if I can turn them over so they can look upright. Then I did a quick blast with the heat gun again because I introduced a little bit of bubbles while I was picking at the resin. So that's what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let these cure for a few hours. As you can see, some of that glitter did float to the top, but I'm going to cover it so that no dust or anything gets on it while it's curing, and I'm going to come back and do the rest. Okay, so it's been about 3 hours and they are pretty hard. They're not cured fully, but they are pretty hard. And so I'm going to go ahead and pour a small layer at the top just so I can cover up those glitters that did float. Okay, I'm only going to need a small amount of resin to cover the part where the chunky glitter floated. So I'm going to go ahead and fill these up with some resin in equal parts and mix them very well to spread over the glitter. Now I'm just spreading that thin layer over a top of this cured, well, partially cured resin. You want to do this while your resin is not completely cured so that it can form a seal. If your resin is cured completely and then you try to do a second layer, it may not work. So you might have to sand it so to create some tack or something for that resin to grip onto, if that makes sense. And then you can do your second layer. So that's why I only waited 3 hours and I'm doing my second layer and then I'm going to let it cure completely. Okay, then I did some final touches with the heat gun to pop those bubbles. And yeah, now I'm going to go ahead and let it cure until tomorrow morning. It's about 4 o'clock, so I'm going to let those cure until about 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. All right, so it's the next day, and I went on ahead and demolded these. These are nice and solid. It's been 12 hours, and I was so excited. And when I first saw it, I was like, okay, well, I guess those hearts did show up, but they're very transparent because they look like gummy hearts. So, you can see right through them. Next time I'll use less glitter or I can just use no glitter and so like the hearts can take center stage. But I really like these. These are so pretty. And they're very heavy. They're like a good weight too. Also, that second layer worked out perfectly. The glitter that had floated, it's completely smooth because that second layer embedded it right in. So these are perfect. I really enjoyed making these, and I'm going to make some more, and they're going to be super cute. If you would like to see more videos like this, please let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, please like it and share it. And also, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be making lots more videos. I really enjoy this process. So I'll see you guys later. And please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys. Bye.